Today we are going to be doing an oil change on a 2018 GMC Sierra 1500. First up is going to be open the hood, and the hood lever on this truck is located underneath the steering wheel. Next up, we are going to be removing the oil cap, and this is also where you find the type of oil that you need. This particular truck takes OW20 in it. Next, we're just going to check the engine air filter to see if it needs to be replaced. To get to the air filter box, you have to remove a small crossbar thing with a 10mm bolt, and then you are able to access the 4 screws on the top of the air box, and those do not come out of the air box. They can just be loosened almost all of the way. Then you will be able to lift up the air box cover. Here you can see he is just checking out the engine air filter and is seeing that it is quite dirty, as he does drive this truck every single day. And we have one in stock, so we'll just replace it with that. And as you can see here, I am showing you all of the dirt in this engine air filter. If yours looks like this, it's time to think about replacing it. The part number for this air filter is P2487, and it is a FVP air filter. Now he is just replacing the engine air filter box cover with the 4 screws that I mentioned earlier, and just tightening those just enough to keep it closed. And then remember to swing that crossbar over and reinstall that. Here I am going to check the old oil level. This is just to see if we burnt any oil and to check the general color of the oil. We always wipe off the first time we pull out the dipstick and only read the second time. So reinstall the dipstick, pull it out, and then read what your oil level was. As you can see here, it was a little dirty, but we did not burn any oil. It is still at the top of those hatch marks there. And always be careful when reinstalling your dipstick, as they can be quite fragile and break sometimes, and that would not be very good. Next, we are going to drain the oil and replace the filter, and to do this, we are going to lift the truck into the air. I believe our drain plug on this truck is 17mm. That may be different on your truck. Now we are using an oil filter wrench just to remove the old oil filter. And now I'm just showing you the new oil filter, and you want to make sure you remove that black seal ring that is on there from the old oil filter. Remember to always drain your oil filters, and then to dispose of them, put them in a plastic bag, double bag it, and it can go into your regular trash. Next, I am just installing the new oil filter, which will be hand tightened only. And now I am reinstalling the drain plug after all of the oil is drained. And make sure to only tighten that with a wrench, as if you tighten it with an impact, it can be too tight and cause issues. Next, I am just hosing off the residue oil with some brake clean. This is just to make sure if you have any leaks, you know it's not from the last time you did an oil change. Once we lower the truck, we are going to fill it with oil, and this truck takes about 8 quarts. You may need to adjust that a little bit depending on how much leftover oil was in your truck. Once you have about 8 quarts of oil in the truck, you can remove the funnel, and next we are going to check the fill level. To check the fill level, once again, you're going to remove the dipstick, wipe it off, and then reinstall the dipstick, pull it out, and then check your oil level from there. And as you can see from me showing you, the oil is at the top of the crosshatches, which is where you want it. Again, reinstalling the dipstick now. And I am going to hop in the truck and start it. And once I'm in the truck, I will be checking the oil pressure to make sure that gauge is working and up to where it needs to be. Now I'm going to reset the oil light. To do this, you are going to find the oil life setting on your dash, and then you're going to press and hold this little check mark button on your steering wheel, and it should reset the light to 100%. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe below for more car maintenance and repairs.